Good morning, this is Robel Magcalas, your subject teacher for General Mathematics. Quarter 1, Module 2, Evaluation of Functions. What I need to know. After going through this module, you are expected to The students are expected to A. Evaluate a function. B. Solve problems involving functions. What's in? Lesson 1, Evaluation of Functions. To denote that we are evaluating the function f at a, we can write it as f of a. Examples, f at x. We can write it as f of x. F at 3, we can write it as f of 3. F at negative 7, we can write it as f of negative 7. F at x plus 2, we can write it as f of x plus 2. Thus, if we are to evaluate a function when the input is x is equals to 3, we can simply write as 3 instead. Example, x is equals to b squared. We can simply write as parentheses of b squared. X is equals to 45. We can simply write as parentheses of 45. X is equals to negative 8 plus x. We can simply write as parentheses of negative 8 plus x. Evaluating a function is as simple as replacing the independent variable, the input, with a value to achieve the result, which is known as the dependent variable or the output. Example, f of x is equals to 2x, where x is equals to 3. Papalitan lang natin ang value ng x na 3. f of x or f of 3 is equals to 2x. f of 3 is equals to 2. Then replace x into 3. So 2 times 3 is equals to 6. What's more? Evaluate the following functions. Please take note that using a calculator is always allowed in general mathematics. I have 3 examples to evaluate. Number 1, f of x is equals to negative x plus 3, where x is equals to 2. First step is to replace x by 2. Second step, simplify the equation. Palitan na natin lahat ng x into 2. Simplify the equation. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. Number 2 example. F of x is equals to x squared minus 2x plus 3, where x is equals to 2. Step 1, replace x by 2. Step 2, simplify the equation. Palitan na natin ang mga value ng x ng 2 at isimplify ang equation. 4 minus 4 is equals to 0 plus 3. Our final answer would be 3. Number 3. X squared plus 2x minus 7, where x is equals to negative 2. Step 1, replace x by negative 2. Palitan na natin lahat ng value ng x ng negative 2. Simplify the equation. 4 minus 4 ulit is equals to 0. At ang matitira na lang sa ating equation ay negative 7. Activity 1. Open your module and answer the activity in any piece of paper. What's new? Use the values below to evaluate each of the given functions. Number 1 example, f of x is equals to 2x minus 3. Meron tayong tatlong value ng x na gagamitin. Una, f of a. Pangalawa, f of b. At pangatlo, f of a plus 1. Unahin na natin ang f of a. Step 1, replace natin lahat ng x by a. Step 2, simplify the equation. Ang final answer natin would be f of a is equals to 2a minus 3. Kung mapapansin nyo, hindi na natin siya kailangang i-simplify dahil sa pag-a-add ng mga terms with variable, kinakailangan na parehas sila ng variable. Dito sa example natin, 2a minus 3. Ang 3 ay wala namang variable, kaya we're going to write it down same as is. So, ang ating final answer would be f of a is equals to 2a minus 3. Example number 2. Gamitin naman natin si x is equals to b. Replace x by b. Then simplify the equation. Same thing na ang gagawin natin dito dahil wala ring variable ang ating second term na 3. So, 2b minus 3 ang ating final answer. Example number 3, x equals to a plus 1. Step 1, replace x by a plus 1. Number 2, simplify the equation by using distributive property. Palitan natin ang value ng x ng a plus 1. Kung mapapansin ninyo, si 2x, kinulong natin ang a plus 1 sa x. Gamit tayo ng distributive property. Distribute 2 to a and 1. Diyan. At dito naman. Simplify. Ang lalabas is 2a plus 2 times 1 minus 3. Pwede na natin isimplify ang ating equation into 2a plus 2 minus 3. Last step is to simplify the equation. Pwede na natin pagsamahin si positive 2 at negative 3. Kaya ang ating final answer would be 2a minus 1. Activity 2. Open your module and answer the activity 2 in any piece of paper. Lesson 2. Problem solving involving evaluation of functions. Solving worded problems involving functions is an application of creating function model. This is the process of linking real-life problems into mathematical realm to best compute and resolve the situation. Solve the following worded problem involving functions. Number 1. Aris inquired in a motor shop about a particular model of motorbike. One of his concern was the gas rate consumption. The agent told him that the motorbike can travel a distance approximated by the function x is equals to 23x, where x is the gasoline intake per liter. How many kilometers can it travel in a full tank of 11 liters of gas? First step natin gagawin is to find the given. Kung ano ba yung ibigay sa atin ng ating question. Given is the f of x is equals to 23x, wherein ang hinahanap natin na kilometer is equals to 11. Step 2, replace x by 11. F of 11 is equals to 23x. So, palitan natin ang value ng x into 11. Then, simplify the equation. 23 times 11 is equals to 253. Number 2. The function x is equals to 15x plus 250 represent the daily expenses of a food stall in a school, where x is the number of hot silog meals the food stall prepares. How much will the food stall's daily expenses be if it prepares 300 hot silog meals in a day. Step 1 is to find the given. Ang given natin sa ating question ay f of x is equals to 15x plus 250. At ang kaya nilang i-prepare na hot silog is 300, wherein it is the value of our x. Replace x by 300. So, f of 300 is equals to 15x plus 250. Palitan na natin ang value ng x ng 300. 15 times 300 plus 250. Simplify the equation. Multiply natin ang 15 sa 300, makukuha natin ang 4,500. At i-add natin ang 250 para makuha natin ang total na 4,750. Activity 3. Open your module and answer the activity 3 in any piece of paper. Assessment. Open your module and answer the assessment in any piece of paper. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. This has been Sir O. Kita-kits ulit tayo next week.